All right, so we're going to start things off really basic, quick and easy. What is a chamber and what does that mean? Right? So the chamber concept really started way, way long ago as kind of just this coalition of business owners to work together for the best interests of business, protecting the businesses from higher government powers, all the way back, started in Europe in 1599, just that kind of this concept of businesses working together to protect the best interests of other businesses. Chambers of commerce are now officially recognized as 501c6 nonprofits, but we still have that original purpose. We're here to unite businesses to support our economy, to protect our local business community from any government overstep, and to really be that voice for business. There we go. So a lot of people don't realize that the chamber is actually a nonprofit. We're not a part of the local government, but that C6 designation does allow us to work with the government, be involved in political activities, and that's going to be a unique factor. The chambers are the only nonprofits that can do that sort of work. So when you become a member of a chamber, that advocacy piece is really important. You're not going to get that from anywhere else other than your local chamber of commerce. The first chamber in the U.S. was actually founded in 1768, which if you remember your American history, is before America existed as America. So this concept of strengthening our business community is, in the foundation of our country, and we're really proud to be a part of that. And then the U.S. Chamber of Commerce was founded in 1912. So you have chambers of all different sizes all across the country. You'll have your local kind of town city chambers. So, we have our Aberdeen Chamber, we have our Havre de Grace Chamber. You have county level chambers like us, the Harford County Chamber, and then they go up to state chambers and then the U.S. Chamber. So it's kind of, one big filtering system all the way up through different levels of business, different levels of government. But it's really awesome that there is actually a international chamber of commerce as well. But it's really awesome to see that, this is something that the people and the government recognized was important in protecting our local business and our small business. And we're willing to found chambers all the way up in these different levels. So a little bit more about your chamber, the Harford County Chamber of Commerce. We were chartered in 1976. And there we go. We're currently representing over 600 businesses with over 25,000 employees, just in the greater region. We are the Harford County Chamber, but we are not exclusive to just businesses in Harford County. We say, if you have any business in Harford County, you're more than welcome to join the chamber, whether you're located somewhere else and you want to expand your business into Harford County. Maybe you live here, but your business is somewhere else. We have members from all over. And something to note too, you'll see that represents over 600 businesses. Each business entity is what we consider a member, and then all of your employees under your business can participate. So we might have one member business that has 20 employees. All of your employees are welcome to participate in all of the benefits that we're going to go over. And so our chamber, we kind of based all of our work around our three core pillars: advocate, connect, and educate. We're going to break down a little bit for you, but those are just the three big things to remember when you think of a chamber. What we do: we're here to advocate for the business community, connect our business community, and help educate both our community, our businesses, as well as just the public in general. All right, so meet the chamber team. I've already done my introduction, but again, my name is Natalie Pixley. I'm the Director of Strategic Partnerships. I'm here to help with anything related to marketing efforts, related to our initiatives that I'll go over later, our educational initiatives, our entrepreneurship initiatives. So if you have any questions about those, feel free to reach out to me. Our President and CEO, Angela Rose, she is our fearless leader and is I mean, does a little bit of everything. For those of you who know Angela, she's always doing something here at the chamber, but her main focus is in our advocacy work, as well as events, planning and execution. So if you ever have any questions about those, feel free to reach out to Angela. And then Mr. Phil Logan is our membership director. So I'm sure all of you have talked to him at least once or twice when you were either joining the chamber or if you have any questions about membership and what those benefits include, he's your guy to go to. All right. So now I'm going to jump into core pillars, kind of talk about what each of these mean. I'll take a quick break really quick. Anybody have any questions, comments, thoughts? Nope, we're good. All right, cool. All right, so jumping right into advocacy. My mouse will cooperate. There we go. So like we talked about, the chamber was really designed as this moderator between the business community and government, whether that is local government, state government, federal government, all the way up. We have this really awesome tiered system of chambers that get to work with businesses and government hand in hand. So here at the chamber, we're providing updates on what's happening at all of those levels of government. We try to do our best to summarize all that content into kind of easier bite-sized pieces, right? If anyone's kind of involved in politics or you're interested in that sort of thing, you know, when someone is proposing a piece of legislation, it's normally hundreds of pages with a lot of words that you have no idea what they actually mean. So we're here to kind of break those down, pull out the pieces that we think are going to have the most impact on our business community, and make sure you guys are aware of them and aware of how they can impact how you operate your business. All of these are going to be summarized in our weekly Chamber Chronicle, our e-newsletter. So make sure you are receiving that. It goes out every Tuesday. If you're not, shoot me an email and I'll make sure that you are. But all that content, you might find bits and pieces in other places, but it will definitely be in the Chronicle each week. And then we provide opportunities for you to meet your local leaders, get involved, ask questions, you know, learn what their priorities are, learn what they are promoting and pushing when it comes to legislative session. And then, you know, we have those opportunities for you to then give your feedback, your input as to what you would like to see as the business community be promoted. And then we regularly testify on your behalf, both in Annapolis, in DC, as well as locally, whether that is, you know, during legislative session, if we feel that there is a particular bill or something that, you know, maybe has wording in it that is not going to be helpful to our business community, we will usually send something out to the membership in a form of like a survey or something like that. We want to get your feedback as to how that's going to impact your business, whether positively or negatively. And then we're just kind of that mouthpiece, right? To testify and say, hey, this is what our business community wants. Let's make some things happen. So we're there to do that. And like I said, you know, the chambers have this really great pipeline all the way up from local up to the federal level. So here at the Harford County Chamber, we are also a member of the Maryland State Chamber and the U.S. Chamber. So you'll see some updates from them as well that we'll push out, we'll share. And just a quick little fun fact too, as you can see, as a part of this picture, we are part of the Maryland Chamber of Commerce Federation, you know, group of a whole bunch of local chambers in the state of Maryland. So if you are a business that is a member of the Harford County Chamber and you have, I believe there's 7 or fewer employees, you get a complimentary membership to the Maryland State Chamber as well. And you can take advantage of all of their membership benefits as well. All right, jumping into educate. So we have all sorts of educational events throughout the year, opportunities to get involved with that, mostly through our education foundation. So the chamber itself also operates a separate nonprofit, our education foundation, that awards annual scholarships to graduating high school seniors, returning adult students. We do a veteran scholarship. Those go out every year. So there's always, if that's an interest of yours, there's always opportunities to either give to that scholarship fund, to be involved in that process, awarding those scholarships, as well as our Connect initiative. So Connect stands for the Chamber Organized Network for Education and Career Training, which is a mouthful, so we just call it Connect. And it's really kind of a pipeline to just help educate kind of our graduating seniors on the career opportunities that we have here in Harford County, as well as get them involved with either internships, apprenticeships, jobs, that's going to be in line with taking those next steps. So that's also something that you can be involved in if you are a business that is open to having an apprentice or an intern, or you have available job openings that would be great for a recent graduate to kind of get their feet wet and to learn the basics in your industry. That's always a great thing to be a part of. And we're just here to kind of connect literally the students with the businesses, and really just promote our local business and promote Harford County as a place to live, place to work. So that's a really great initiative. All right, and then jumping into connections. Obviously, when you join the chamber, you're joining a network of over 25,000 business professionals, which is kind of mind-boggling to think about how many people you are now able to potentially connect with. So we host over 40 events in a year. There's going to be something for everyone. If you're not sure where to start, I always recommend people start with Coffee and Connections. It is every third Wednesday of the month, 8 to 9 a.m. It's just a quick hour of pretty casual networking. It's open to all of our members as well as the general public. It's just a great, easy hour in the morning. Come out, get some coffee, meet some new people. It's always a fun one. But like I said, there's an event for everyone, from advocacy-related legislative events, our education-related events, and then events for just fun and networking. All right, and then you can also network online through our Member Information Center. So the MIC we'll touch on a little bit later as well, but that is our online membership portal. When you join the chamber, you'll notice that you'll be listed in that membership directory that lives on our website most of the time. We do printed copies, but it's always on the website. But that member portal is open to all of you. So when you log in, you have your information listed, you'll have your business information that you can update, but then you have access now to that directory, those personal connections. So if there's, people maybe in the same business category that you are, and you want to say, hey, I haven't met you yet, let's work together, let's collaborate on something. Or if you're looking for new leads in a particular industry or something, you'll be able to sort through, see who those members are in that industry, and then just, reach out, say, hey, fellow chamber member, would love to get to know you, let's grab coffee. So that's a really great tool that you always have at your disposal. And then, of course, I do our social media, so I have to plug our social media. If you're not yet following us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all of those, please do so. We share a lot of our updates, whether it's events, advocacy-related updates, a lot of marketing updates through our social media. So it's just another way, especially if you're one of those people that gets hundreds of thousands of emails every day, and you might not have a chance to read through the Chronicle. Social media is a great way to just kind of get those snippets, kind of the highlights of what's going on, just to stay in the loop. So make sure you are following us on those. All right, so now we're going to jump into membership benefits, from all things from marketing to initiatives to all of that fun stuff. So I'll break again really quickly. Anybody have any questions, comments? No, we're good. All right, I'm getting nods. Well,
Actually, can you hear me?
oh, yep.
So you did say something about free membership to the Maryland State Chamber
Hmm.
if you're a small business under 7 employees or 7 or less. Do you have information on how to actually get that membership going?
Yeah, absolutely. I can, I'll send it over to you. If you don't mind, just drop a email address in the chat. I'll send it over to you. It's a kind of the complimentary membership under the Federation. So you'll be able to register for their events at, membership pricing and all of that stuff. Sign up for their information. So absolutely, I can get you started.
Yep.
Good question. All right. All right. We'll keep going. Okay. Membership benefits. All right. The Chamber Chronicle, everyone's favorite email to receive in their inbox, hopefully. So the Chamber Chronicle is our e-newsletter. It goes out every Tuesday afternoon. It is packed with everything Chamber, all things Chamber, all in one place. This is where you want to go to find out what's happening. So like I said, this is where we're going to share our advocacy updates. Both, they're broken down into federal, state, and local levels, so you can kind of see what's happening, what might be impactful to your business coming up. That's where we're going to share surveys for feedback if we're looking for feedback on a particular issue. So please keep a lookout for those, and share that when you see them. It will have registration for all of our upcoming events. So you can you'll see the brief description, what the event's all about, register, all that quick and easy, right in one spot. Tips and tricks and news from our members. So this is something I'll touch on a bit later too, but all of our Chamber Chronicles have a members making headlines section. That's just for you guys a shout out if you're having an anniversary or recently won an award or anything like that. We want to share that and celebrate with you. So if you ever have anything like that coming up, please send it over to me and to be included. And then we also do kind of tips and tricks, whether that's under our education. We'll share upcoming educational webinars, seminars, things that might be happening in the community. And you have an opportunity to share those as well. So as part of our marketing benefit, if you're hosting a webinar, on a specific topic that you might be having, that's something that you can share as well. All right, our committees and groups. So the Chamber has all sorts of committees and groups on top of your original membership. So if you are a hardcore networker, these are for you. So I'll touch first here on our two leads groups. This is Hartford Business Network and Business Resource Network. The HBN group meets on Wednesday mornings, 8 a.m. Friday group, BRN, every Friday at 8 a.m. These are leads groups. They are industry specific, and they do have additional membership fees on top of your Chamber membership, but they are exclusive to only Chamber members. But they're really great groups. If you're somebody who's specifically looking for that lead generation, these are great groups to be a part of. They're really fun, high energy, a lot of go-getters in these groups. So if you're interested in one of those groups, if you just want to find out if there's an opening in your industry, please let me know and I'll put you in touch with the leaders of each of those groups. Do that. And then our committees are listed on this other side. These are all included as a part of your Chamber membership. As a Chamber member, you're welcome to sit on any and all of these committees if you so choose. Each one, mostly by the name, you can tell what they do. So just brief overview, our Military Affairs Committee is involved with planning our military appreciation luncheon, our spirit of thanks, any of our military related initiatives, Pinwheels for Patriots, Operation Greenlight, Wreaths Across America. They're involved in the planning of those events. Business Development Committee helps with greater business development in the county, as well as our chamber initiatives, helping to plan and execute chamber initiatives that are going to be the most beneficial in our community. Membership development, again, membership development, they help both recruit new members, onboard new members, touch base with current members just to see how things are going. That's a great group to, as well, for lead generations and things like that. Our education committee, like I mentioned, helps award our scholarships every year. They help plan our education and scholarship breakfast, as well as our Connect initiative, apprenticeship, internships, things like that. Government affairs, again, government affairs are involving a little bit more of that advocacy piece, staying on top of what's happening in legislative session, how that's going to impact our business community. And then our Hartford Young Professionals group is, that one is open to everyone, whether you're a chamber member or not. And that's just a great young professionals group. They do a lot more of our fun events. So if you've ever been out to mini golf or Chamber Olympics, they host those events and do a lot of more like leadership, team building activities, and do a lot more of community outreach projects and things like that. So if you ever have any questions about committees, groups, if there's an opening, if you want to be a part of something, just shoot me an email, let me know what you're interested in, and I'll put you in touch with the right people. All right, and then our cost savings programs. So we have a bunch of cost savings programs. Things are in the works. We are just revamped this program and are going to be offering some new cost savings programs starting in October. So stay tuned for those. But all of these are included with your chamber membership. So as a chamber member, you get discounts with all of these people for all of these different things. And like I said, because we recognize each business entity as the member, all of your employees can utilize these benefits, both for business use and for personal use, if that applies to the particular program. So everyone's going to get, you can get a discount on Constant Contact for email marketing just for being a chamber member. Same thing with Staples orders. These are things that you have to sign up for outside of your membership, but they're free to join. It's just extra discounts, extra money back in your pocket. And like I said, your employees can utilize these too. So, if you have employees that do their personal banking with APG-FCU, make sure you remind them about this program, and they might get a couple of discounts and some money back in their pockets too. So, and like I said, stay tuned because we have some more programs coming out in October. So be sure to check back then. All right, so now I'm going to jump into our marketing benefits. Hopefully everyone received our marketing guide for this year that we just sent out. It's a nice little booklet, has all of the marketing opportunities with the chamber in it. But like I said, we also do share a couple of one-off opportunities, so stay tuned for those too. So these are all of our no-cost marketing opportunities. You can take advantage of these complimentary with your membership. So like I said, our members making headlines section in the Chronicle, if you have an upcoming anniversary, award, anything like that, just shoot it over to me. We'd love to include that and celebrate all the awesome accomplishments in our community. You can advertise in the chamber lobby. I always encourage people to stop by, drop off whatever that might be. If it's a business card, flyers, little promotional items. Our lobby is just wall to wall stuff from our members. And we have, people coming in all the time, just members of our community looking for things to do in the county, looking for recommendations on services. So it's really great for us to just be able to, pass out cards and things like that. So you are always welcome to stop by, drop things off, keep those in the lobby. And like I said, utilize the MIC. We'll talk about this a little bit more, but there's a lot that you can do in there. From, like I said, using the directory, you can post events, job openings, discounts, press releases, all sorts of things. So I'll briefly share a little bit more later in this presentation, and then we will have another session in December. That'll be a deep dive into the MIC where we actually log in and I walk you through how to do all of these things step by step. I do have a recording of our previous session from that I can share with everybody if you're interested. But that's just, it's something that a lot of people don't realize or don't think about. It's easy, it's free, and you can share a lot of great information that way. And then you can be featured on our Business Beat podcast. So the Chamber runs a podcast with Rich Bennett of Harford County Living, if anybody is familiar with Rich and his work. So this is another free opportunity. It's a great just sit down conversation with myself, with Rich, about who you are, what you do, and whatever other crazy antics we get into. It's one of those things where we just kind of let the conversation roll. So it's a great thing to be a part of. It's a great time. So if you are interested in that, please just let me know. We do have quite the long list of people to be featured. So it might be a little, I think we're booked out for about 6 months, but if you are interested, we'd love to get you on. So. And then you can also join our Facebook group. So we have a free Facebook group. It is just the Harford County Chamber of Commerce Facebook group. It's not very original, but it's a great place to promote your business. It is open to anyone in the community, chamber members and non-members, and you're welcome to post as many things as you would like, whatever you would like, as long as we're all being kind and respectful of each other. So that's a great spot to just share if you have upcoming events, promotionals, discounts, you just want to say hi and introduce yourself to some potential new clients. It's a great place to do that. So if you're not a part of that, you can join just Harford County Chamber of Commerce Facebook group. Easy, simple, hopefully. All right, and then these are all of our low cost benefits. These are priced in addition to your chamber membership, but they are exclusive to chamber members. So keep that in mind. You can do ads in our Chamber Chronicle, like you can kind of see here. One from last year. It's just a banner ad. You can create the artwork, whatever you want it to look like, whatever you want it to say. And you can choose to run that for however many weeks that you would like to run that. We do social media ads as well. If you have something that you would like to promote on our chamber channels, you can do that. You can send that over to me. We'll do Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, all included, as well as on our I'm Here Harford page. If anybody's familiar with I'm Here Harford on Facebook and Instagram, that's also run by the chamber, and that is just full of small business shout outs. So you can be featured on that as well. Tip Tuesday. If you have, like I said, either an upcoming like educational seminar, or if you just want to share advice from your company to other businesses, to other members, you can do it what we call Tip Tuesday. You can record a short video, if it makes sense to do that, up to 2 minutes of just you sharing whatever that advice is, or that tip, or that upcoming opportunity. That then is posted on our YouTube channel, as well as goes in the Chronicle to share with all of your fellow members. You can also do ads on our website. You'll see on our homepage, we have a list of logos at the bottom. Those are, you can do a logo like that, that is clickable, links out to your website. as well as we have a scrolling banner at the top. If you want to do it like a full banner ad, you can do those as well as our quarterly directory ads. So like I said, our directory lives on our website 24/7. But then once per quarter, we will email a hard copy of the directory to the membership. You can place ads in those anywhere from a logo all the way up through a full page ad. That's a really great way to help your business stand out in the directory. And it continues to be one of our most opened and most highly read emails. So it's a great opportunity to just introduce yourself and stand out to your fellow members and share who you are and what you do. All right, so now I'm going to jump in really quick. I'll make sure I have enough time here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Venture Access. So Venture Access is our entrepreneurial initiative. If this will click, there we go. So it is a separate nonprofit. It's just run by the chamber. And our goal is to help entrepreneurs formulate, launch, and grow their small businesses. So it's a great resource for those people that woke up this morning and decided they want to start a business, but they have absolutely no idea where to begin. That's where we come in and help guide them through that process of, what does that mean? What does it mean to start a business? What does it mean to write a business plan? How do you register with your state and federal government, and what the heck is a EIN and all these things. So we're here to kind of be that community liaison, get people started, get people connected to the people that they need to know in order to successfully launch a business, and then as well as continue to grow. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard the saying of most small businesses will fail in the first 5 years. We want to change that statistic. So, for those hurdles that small businesses are facing in those first couple of years, we're here to kind of come alongside, be a guide, give them those resources, point them in the right direction, and all that sort of thing. So it's a great opportunity for businesses to be involved, whether you are in that first couple of year range and you might need some assistance in finding the right people to help you out. Or if you've been in business for 25, 30 years, and you just want to get involved, you want to give back, you want to help other small business owners, this is a great opportunity to do that. So this photo here was from last year's Minority and Small Business Resource Fair. So you can see we had a whole bunch of different local businesses that came out to share who they are and what they do with entrepreneurs that were in attendance. We'll do what we call our quarterly symposiums. They're just educational webinars where we feature a chamber member that has a B2B offering, something beneficial for entrepreneurs. You can come out, share what you do, the importance of it, especially for that new startup. So that's Venture in a nutshell. If anybody has any questions about that, or you want more information on how to get involved in some of those opportunities, just let me know. All right, and then I'm going to dive into the MIC for a little bit. So any questions on initiatives, marketing?
I do have a marketing question.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I did get an email when I was signing up originally that there's other marketing packages that are paid.
Mhm.
But I didn't get a whole lot of information of what services that actually provides. And I can't remember what the amount was, but can you get into that a little bit more?
Yeah, so you'll see our big marketing packet that has all of those things in it, open to all chamber members. Our next level of membership up is our marketing level membership. That includes certain marketing benefits in the membership itself. So you're paying just that one-time fee, and it includes Okay, you're testing my memory here off the top of my head. I'll make sure you get the actual list. But that includes your logo on the website for 30 days, I believe. It includes your business listing in all of our signature events, in the program and in the slideshow at our signature events. It includes, I believe, 2 social media posts, a Chronicle ad, and there's one more. And it's going to haunt me now, but I'll make sure you get the real list of those things. But that's all, those are all just included in that tier of membership. So you don't have to pay additional for those benefits. It ends up saving you money than if you were to purchase each of those individually. And our being listed in events, you're not able to purchase outside of that package. You can sponsor an event. It might include, you know, different marketing opportunities, but that specific listing, you can't just purchase one off. So those are exclusive to those. And then we do have higher tiers of membership. So I'll just do a quick overview for those who don't know. We have several different tiers of membership, all have different benefits. So that marketing level includes those things. And then your next tier up is going to include a couple more marketing benefits, as well as it includes sponsorships and ticket allotments. So it's just things that you could purchase throughout the year, sponsorships for events, sponsorships of our initiatives, things like that. They're just all rolled into one package for you that you can either purchase annually. You can do our monthly payment plan for all of our tiers. And it just, if you're looking to purchase those things throughout the year, it's going to be easier to bundle them. It's going to save you money in the long run. And it's just nice and easy. You have it, it's already paid for the year. And then all you have to do is shoot me an email and say, hey, I want to use this post starting on this date. And then it's done. So hopefully that answer is a little long-winded, sorry. I'll make sure that everybody gets more concise information on all of that. So. Oh, I see, sorry, question in the chat. Jen, do you want to elaborate? Do you host expos for Harford County? Is that what? I don't know if you're able to unmute and elaborate. No, all right, I will answer to the best of my ability. So as far as business expos go, our big one is the Minority and Small Business Resource Fair, happens every February. It is specifically geared for entrepreneurs, new business startups. The expo that we have for that is mostly geared towards those B2B entities, are definitely going to be a better fit for that expo. We don't necessarily do a full expo as far as it's just an open expo for all members. We do kind of like mini expos at our networking at nights. If you've ever been to a networking at night, both of our spring networking at nights, you can purchase a vendor table and do, kind of a mini expo, things like that. So there's opportunities throughout the year at different events, but there's not one big event. All right. Anything else? Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to jump into the MIC. All right, so this graphic over here on the left just kind of summarizes everything that you can do in the Member Information Center. I'll go over it in a little bit of detail. And like I said, hopefully you can join us in December for like the deep dive. But so, like I said, member information center is just that member portal online center to house all of our membership information. So you will create a login when you register, when you join the chamber, but you can add as many employees as you would like. There's no limit to that. And each employee that you add can have their own unique login. They'll still have access to the same information. You can limit financial information if you needed to do that. But everybody can have a unique username and password to go in and do any of these things. So that's great. If you have someone who handles marketing in your office, they can have their own login and take care of the marketing pieces. But if you want to have your own login to handle billing, you can do that. Open to everybody. All right, you can update your business information at any time. Everything from the basics, if your phone number changes or you move and your address changes, you can update all of that. If you rebrand and you have a new logo or maybe even a new name, you can change all of that. All of that is in there. It updates pretty much in real time. And then it'll automatically update the directory listing that is on the website. So you can go in and you can see kind of what your directory listing looks like. You can see the information, the photos, the videos, the map, the social media channels, all of that you have control over, can update at any time. So all of these things that you post, events, news releases, you can do deals, whether that's member to member exclusive deals, you can do just shared discounts to the public. All of those things are shared in the MIC to the membership. So everyone will get a notification that says, hey, new information from so-and-so is here. As well as posted on our website. So you'll see when you go onto our website, there's a specific listing for hot deals, and you can see them all listed there. There would be a specific place for press releases, and that's all there. If you post an event, you can see a drop down of our community calendar. That's all of our member events. So it's a great way to just kind of advertise, especially to the public, of what's going on in Harford County, and share those things.